We want to say good morning to everybody in Infinity as we open today, as we open our service. First Sunday in person. So good to see faces and to see the people who are online coming in and the people who are coming through the door and finding the parking in the space. We're excited to welcome you to the Infinity Fellowship. What an awesome day. What an awesome first Sunday in the month of December. We're going to invite you to just begin today by taking a few deep breaths and sitting a little taller in your chair so we can open up that lower body, so that we can invite the air into the lower part of our body so that we can breathe deeply and inhale the gift of creation. The gift of creation is the gift of life. That life is manifest through something that we cannot see, but we know is there. And that is something that in the ancient times was called the ashe in one term. And in other times it was called the pranayama, or the prana, the breath, that thing that animates us. We don't have to fight to find it. If we're fortunate, we just slowly inhale and exhale through our nose. Find our own cosmic rhythm with all that is. And as we inhale deeply and exhale deeply, we bring ourselves into alignment because we release the anxiety, we release the fear, we release the negativity, and we pay attention to intentional breathing. Go ahead and invite your eyes to close in the place with you today. And just sit in the gift of being alive. Releasing all of the regrets from past moments that we can no longer get back. Releasing any anxiousness for what lies ahead that we cannot control right now. And simply breathing in this moment of gratitude. Inhaling and exhaling. Aligning ourselves with our higher selves, and in that moment, aligning ourselves with the God of your acceptance and understanding. I invite you to focus on that energy now. Is there a name that you assign? Is there a culture that you emerge from? When I say that word God, when I say that word divine source, when I say that word universe, when I say that word spirit, what is it that does it for you? Focus that energy there now. In the inhale and the exhale of gratitude. And as that space of awareness is acknowledged, I invite all heads to now bow and all hearts to open as we speak directly to Divine Source. God of all creation, you are our mother, you are our father. As we rise, we give thanks to the spirit of our beginning. We are alive, we are breathing, we are grateful to be living as we move through this day with our purpose in our heart. May we remember that a grateful ending begins with a grateful start. And so we lift up in this moment of prayer those who have traveled from far and near to be a part of Infinity Fellowship today in person. We lift up those who are joining us through our infinite life stream from wherever they may be in the world. We lift up those who may have accidentally ended up here, because we know that there are no accidents, that you deliver us to exactly where we're supposed to be and when we are supposed to be there. We give thanks for those who come to this space today having felt alone, having felt unseen, and we speak that they will be seen and affirmed in a vibration of love today, that we all come from different walks of life, from different spaces, from different religions, from different paths, but here in this fellowship, we recognize that your hand is in it all. and that you have brought us from a mighty long way. And so we thank you for the health that all of us like to walk in, that radiant health, that pure sense of health, that space of healing that is emotional, that healing that is psychological, that healing that is physical, that healing that is physiological. We speak a blanket healing in the vibration of love over all those who are covered under the sound of my voice right now. Thank you for our technicians today who make it possible for us to be seen, heard, and felt in many spaces. Thank you today for the Voices of Infinity, for Lady Kanitha and what she pours into this fellowship, for Brother Reggie, the teacher Wooten, and what he pours into the world through his musical gifts. Thank you for those who will be a part of this service today, who will share their gifts so that we can demonstrate that each one of us are fingers on your hand. And we thank you for protecting us today. And we speak that something is said today in this service, something is sung in this service, something is passed through either a high five, a look, or a fist bump that just keeps us reminded that you are always present in the midst and that you are not a distant God, but you are very present in everything, in every space that we could ever imagine. And so we thank you as this fellowship closes out this year in style. This year, 2023 at Infinity, the year of transcendence. And we speak the spirit of transcendence on those who are gathered today, to rise above, to go beyond, to not get caught in the little bitty things, but to always pause and look around and see that all things are working together for our good. So we speak this energy into the atmosphere today as we speak it into the hearts, inside our bodies and our spirits. We give thanks. And for these and other blessings, we give you the praise and we say thank you. Deep breath in, exhale in gratitude. We proclaim it as so and such, and so it is. Amen, Amen, Hotep, Shalom, Namaste, Ashe. It is done. Let us prepare for our pouring of libations. I'm on the live, Dad. So today, thank you. Today we're going to pour, and as we pour our libations, we always pour out to those who have come before, recognizing that we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. As Mama used to say, you didn't get here all by yourself. There were times when people prayed you through. There were times when people were advocating for you and you had no idea that they were working behind the scenes. They have now transitioned to the space of life after life. And one thing that we do know, that death only occurs when we stop telling people stories. I had a really good friend, Shirley Tripp, who came to town this week. And I love her because she's not going to be here with the whole service. She's going to be here long enough for me to say thank you, that she saw something out in the lobby. One of the plants was wilted. And she said, oh, here's your problem. And I said, wow, how did you know that? She said, well, I know because my grandmother raised these kind of plants. And she had plants through her 98th year. So when I think about libations, I think about people like that, people who taught you lessons that now get handed down to current generations. So we speak in this space that we remember those who came before as we pour out this water that represents the life in this ancient tradition, whether it's in a religious ceremony or whether it's pouring some off the top, off that fifth on the corner for the brothers who ain't here. We keep that alive. And so we pour this water today, and I ask Smoochie to pour a little bit out, sprinkle a little bit out as we pour to connect this energy. And as we pour, we say, cool water, freshen our spirits, Ashe. Freshen and consecrate this house for spiritual work, Ashe. Freshen our collective ancestors all together, Ashe. We give praise to Almighty Mother, Father God, Divine Source, and all creation, Ashe. Grant to us peace and prosperity, Ashe. We pour to the energy of the north, which symbolizes a sense of direction and knowing who we are and whose we are today. Ashe. We pour to the energies of the south, which represents grounding, that country grounding that keeps us solid in who we are. Ashe. To the energies of the east, representing this. Today is a brand new day, and whether it's chilly or rainy outside, that sun rose today. So whatever happened yesterday, it's gone. We got a second chance to do it today, so let's do it right. Ashe. To the energies of the west, representing the night. When it comes, there's still the moon and the stars. That divine feminine principle teaches us that even in the darkness, God provides that light. Ashe. To the ground below us, recognizing that when you put down roots, you might bend in the storm, but your show ain't gonna break. And so it is. Ashe. To the sky above us, a blank landscape where we get to wander and wonder. We get an opportunity to see our dreams and bring them into manifest reality by focusing on our purpose. Ashe. And to that place that is the seventh direction in the Lakota tradition, where all of those roads and directions come together. And that's inside our heart, at the center of our body, what the yogis would call Anjali, that mudra of light, that green radiant energy that keeps us aligned with who we are and whose we are. Ashe. And so we now ask that you begin to call out the names of those who are in your family line, friends line, who you want to remember as we sprinkle these next few sprinkles of water. Again, I'll shout out his first Sunday, one of the great spiritual leaders of our time who's now getting recognized in a whole new way, Bishop Carlton D. Pearson. Ashe, I poured out a little water. Got a chance to watch some of his ceremony over the course of the weekend, his homegoing transition ceremony. So great to see such an outpouring of support from somebody who transcended religion and started telling people that they were bigger than just heaven and hell. And as a result, lost the massive megachurch, lost all the property, got proclaimed to be a heretic, went down and went broke, was the establishment attempted to destroy him. And yet he still found a way to continue to stick to a message of love that now opened him up to a large world. So we're grateful for his energy, for his spirit. And just as he would say, and as our energies would say today, remember me. If you're at home, type those names in the box. Here in the space, let's hear some of those names. Let's call them out loud. If they pop into your mind, they're saying, remember me. Haywood H. Carr, Thomas Augustus Hayes, Delaney Carr, Queen Mother Catherine Hayes Carr, Queen Mother Zuli Ursula, Queen Mother Bernice Brunson, Queen Mother Melba Sewell, Queen Mother Dorothy Smith, Mama Leo Lily, Reverend C.T. Vivian, all those who are before W.D. Cox, Horace Marion Frazier, to the children in the world, womb and yet unborn, we say Ashe, 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 oh! All right, it is done. Thank you, Smoochie. Y'all give a round of applause for Smoochie helping us get up to this place today. Awesome. As we prepare for our statement of infinitude today, right before that, we want to do today's meditation to give us something to focus on. Actually came from the great Bishop Carlton Pearson. When he's talking about truth, he reminds us of something important. He says, truth resides within each of us. I have come to believe that authentic truth is not so much learned or taught as remembered in the deepest recesses of the soul, the self, the ultimate essence of the spirit of which we all partake. Take a deep breath there. Exhale. I love it when people get the screenshot or they get it home and they put it on the social media. Put that on there, something to think about all week. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. I'm going to bring up Brother Andrew M.K. Do our statement of infinitude. Snap him, snap him, snap him.
What's up, y'all? Hey, hi. I've never seen all of you like this before. Hey, man. So I was at the Grizzlies game, and I forgot my jersey. I'm a Celtics fan, and so this is my like under jersey shirt because it's black, so it like works pretty well. And when we won the game, I legit turned to the crowd and was like, and everybody was just kind of like, what? I don't understand. All right, I'm Andrew Fadge Ketchum, and as we welcome you to the Infinity Fellowship, we pause to remind you of the 4 core principles of our gathering. We call it SNAP. Give me some snaps. The S is for spirituality that transcends religion and connects you to the God of your own understanding. The N is for nurturing of ourselves and others' mind, body, and spirit. The A is for action, because we take action on our callings and walk in our divine purpose every day. Finally, the P is for the proof that our spiritual practices manifest fruit in our lives through the building and maintaining of healthy and prosperous families, relationships, careers, and dreams. We are grateful you are all here as unique manifestations of our Creator, the loving, living spirit of our commonality, the divine source of all creation, perceived by many names, yet known by only one energy. This is the foundational practice of true interspirituality, where all are affirmed in love and energy. I invite you all at home and in this space to stand with me and join me in our statement of infinitude. Am I supposed to keep reading, or is this somebody else? Okay. I think I might have gone into somebody else's role here. All right. We agree of pure eternal spirit, birthed from the creative potential of the universe, with all the powers of the Creator inherent within us. We embrace the innate goodness of humankind and an abundant creation that provides for us through the seeds that we plant in our everyday lives. We acknowledge that who we are is housed in a temporary biological organism, and as such, it is our responsibility to take care of it, because it will only last for a precious window of time. As we nurture ourselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically, we commit to provide like acts of nurturing for our fellow brothers and sisters of the world we live in, embracing all regardless of religious faith, skin color, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic background. All are truly welcome at Infinity. We agree and accept that various religions exist as a unique opportunity for humanity to get to know one another through meaningful conversations that seek to explore the core concepts we share in common. It is the appellation, wisdom, scientific discovery, and spiritual practices, both physical and metaphysical, that will lead us closer together as a human family. We commit to exist now and ever as a beloved community. Let it be so, according to the many ancient terms of affirmation. Amen. Amin. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. All right.
All right, this is the day that the God of your own acceptance has made. It's an awesome time for us to rejoice, to be glad, and to weave our voices together in gratitude. We found something that is bigger than any infectious disease you can ever find. Infectious disease is countered by infectious ease, and infectious ease comes from gratitude. Gratitude is an infectious ease. I don't know where that came from, but God is good. It just comes in a moment. I'm gonna use that. That's a good one, baby. We're gonna put that out. That's gonna be out there. So put it in there. So listen, how do we do that? We simply sing good morning to you. Turn to somebody and say good morning to you. Good morning to you. All right. So we're gonna sing good morning to you, and then We're going to go and find 2-3 people and just say, hey, my name is, fill in the blank, and then give one thing that you're grateful for. I dare you to see what happens. People at home, our infinite streamers, type in something that you're grateful for. Let's talk. Come on. A good morning to you. Let's rise to our feet.
A good morning to you.
A good morning to you. Good morning. Put some jazz on and say.
We say a da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da.
A good morning to you. Oh yeah.
A good morning to you. A good morning to you. Good morning.
All right, go find 2 people. Tell them one thing that you're grateful for. At home, come on, infinite streamers. Give us something that you're grateful for.
A good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say a da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say a da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da. Good morning, live online streamers. Go ahead and type in what you are grateful for. I am so grateful that we are together this morning on another Sunday. Hey, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And we say a da 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 da, a da 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 da, a da 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 da. Good morning to you. 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 Yes, well, good morning. I know it's going to be a great service because we had a spill over here with my water and then a spill over here. So it's going to be a great morning. Are y'all ready to sing some music? Sing a little something. And play, Reggie. And if y'all feel like clapping your hands, if you feel like snapping, if at one point you want to stand to your feet and just dance a little bit, that's all right with me, okay? Hey. I found that love provides the key, unlocks the heart and souls of you and me. Love will learn to sing your song, yeah. Love is written in the stone. Every man I meet is walking time, free to wander past his conscious mind. Love will come and take you home, yeah. Love is written in the stone. Do you believe, my friend, in what you claim? people of the world all doubt the same, bringing questions of their own. Yeah, yeah. Truth is written in the stone. In the stone you'll find the meaning. You're not standing tall. In the stone the light is shining, forever touching all. Hey, life experience a passing day. Time will witness what the old folks say. Getting stronger every day. Yeah, yeah. Strength is written in the stone. Deep inside our hearts for you to keep. Lies a spark of light that never sleeps. The greatest love you'll ever know. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's written in the stone. In the stone you'll find the meaning. You're not standing tall. In the stone the light is shining, forever touching all. Never, never, my darling, never you'll be alone. Forever, forever, my darling, true love is written in the stone. Never, never, my darling, never you'll be alone. Forever, forever, my darling, true love is written in the stone. Play, Reggie. Hey, come on and clap our hands for Reggie. Hey. I said never, never, my darling, never you'll be alone. Forever, forever, my darling, true love is written in the stone. One more time. Never, never, my darling, never you'll be alone. Forever, forever, my darling, true love is written in the stone. Y'all sound so good. Hey, hey. That's good. Music is a world within itself, with a language we all understand, with an equal opportunity for all to sing, dance, and clap their hands. But just because a record has a groove, don't make it in the groove. But you can tell right away a letter A when the people start to move. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. Woo! Hey, Magic! I hear you, Terry. Music knows it isn't always will be one of things that life just won't quit. But here are some of music's pioneers that time will not allow us to forget. For there's Basie, Miller, Satchmo, and the king of all, Sir Duke. And with a voice like Ellis ringing out, there's a way the band can lose. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. can feel it all over. You can feel it all over, people. Woo! Come on, y'all, sing with me. You can feel it all over. Hey, you can feel it all over, people. You can feel it all over. Yes, you can feel it all over. Say they can feel it, they can feel it all over. They can feel it all over. You can feel it, you can feel it. Hey, oh, you can feel it. Let's do that again. Hey, you can feel it all over. Hey, you can feel. Said you can feel. Hey, you can feel it all over. Hey, yeah. I think we got just one more. Just one more. Music is always healing. Hey, thank you, Smooch. We lift from our head down and out the feet up. And I'm adorned with a crown that's making this up. And I'm fine, fine, under cloud nine. Yes, I wear the lamb's wool, the feet of burned breasts, and wool defies gravity like nature of a gas. And I'm fine, fine, under cloud nine. Twist my cloud and make it rain. And when it rains, it pours, and the energy will absorb power for the metaphysical one. Oh, yes, I'm too nappy, I'm black and I'm proud that I have been chosen to wear the conscious crown. And I'm fine, fine, under cloud nine. Ooh, I be a chameleon and wear it bone straight. And it's so much stronger when it's in its natural state. But I'm fine, fine, under cloud nine. Twist my cloud and let it rain. And when it rains, it pours, and the energy will absorb power for the metaphysical one. Twist my cloud and let it rain. And when it rains, sometimes it pours, and the energy will absorb power for the metaphysical one. Play ready. Do 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 do. We lift from our head down and not the feet up. And I'm adorned with a crown that's making this up. And I'm fine, fine, under cloud nine. Let me break this down about cloud nine. It's being in an enlightened place. in a higher place of consciousness, in a happy place, in a place where you're reaching for that higher form of energy, where you're pushing yourself to think above your circumstances. You're pushing yourself to think above everything else that's going on. Hey, that's the place of cloud nine, the ultimate place. Hey, so when Donnie wrote this, that's what he was thinking about. Hey, I'll twist my cloud and let it rain. And when it rains, it pours. And the energy will absorb. Power for the metaphysical one. Twist my cloud and let it rain. And sometimes it rains and it pours, and the energy will absorb. Power for the metaphysical one. Twist my cloud and let it rain. And when it rains, it pours, and the energy will absorb. Power for the metaphysical one. Yeah, yeah,
Voices of Infinity. Oh. Island on the head down. That thing was no, don't do it. No, I can't. I'll get it. We'll be in here all day, and we you know, I used to be Baptist, but Oh, it's fine on cloud nine. Oh, island from the head down, not the feet up. I don't know the rest of the lyrics, so I'm gonna stop right there. Oh, 'cause it's fine, oh, on cloud nine. Cloud nine, that higher place, y'all. Y'all give it up for the Voices of Infinity. So we live, we just, woo, we get it going, we be in here. Y'all, it's time to bring that exciting energy into the space for the phrase of Thanksgiving, and we are going to now give a chance for everybody to participate in the service. It's time for our offering. We got Reverend Johnny Sadler in from Mississippi. He's going to come and lead us in this space today. And y'all give him some snaps, give him some claps for Reverend Johnny Sadler. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, bless you, bless you. Good morning, family. Family. I really didn't expect to be here doing this, but I was asked, so I want to be obedient to my asking, okay? Yes, I don't like to really ask for money, because I think that when God, the Spirit, the universe gives it to us, I think it's just in our heart to give back. Come on, man. Especially when we're in a space that's given to us. Yes, sir. I thought about the prayer of Jabez. Are you familiar with that prayer? It's in 1 Corinthians 4:10, I think it is. And Jabez had this prayer. It basically said, God, if you'll just enlarge my borders, expand my territory more or less, and bless me that I can be a blessing and not cause any pain to anyone. And when I thought about that, I thought about the season that we're in, Kwanzaa, or Christmas, Kwanzaa. I celebrate Kwanzaa now as well. I celebrate Christmas with my family, but I celebrate Kwanzaa. And I thought about today being the 7th day of Kwanzaa, Imani, or faith. Mm-hmm. But then I had to think about Ujamaa, the collective economics, that's right. How we help take care of the community that supports us. Yes. I couldn't help but think about that. And my sister just sang about being able to go to Cloud 9 or transcend where we are to go to where we were called to be a long time ago. And a lot of times things get in the way to keep us from transcending. But for us to be able to transcend to that place where God has called us to, what our name for God is, we must always be grateful and give gratitude back to God in those spaces. And we're talking about economics right now, okay? So we're talking about money. It's not only money, it's time, it's energy, but the resources, we need money, right, to make things work. we can't have anything working in our homes without money. When we go to the gas pump, we can sit there and I'm Baptist too, and Pentecostal, and Methodist. So a lot of my friends call me Baptist Methodicostal. But I can go to the gas pump, I can break out in the shout, I can go down on my knees and pray, I can waddle in the mud. It doesn't make any difference. But until I get the dollar out of my credit card out and put in that gas pump, nothing's gonna come out of the tank. Come on now. So give to the space that gives to you. I'm gonna just say it and I'm gonna be quiet. Thank you, Brother Jeff.
All right. That's it, y'all. Come on, let's stand to our feet and let's just ready to give, man. Thank you, Brother Sadler. I appreciate that. You know, man, God has anointed people, and we got so many gifts in this space, and so grateful that so many people are stepping up now to help us move through this. We're going to say our offertory affirmation and remind you can give during Cash App, you can give via PayPal, you can give via in person here in the action basket. And we've run out of envelopes, so we are going to ask you to give now. If you needed to take care of that for the end of the year, let us know in person. We'll make sure we notate that. But we're excited to have run out of envelopes. How about that? So that's the giving spirit of infinity. So as we get ready to give, we supercharge our energy here because we just don't send it into the world. So here in the space in the infinite stream, everybody stand to your feet wherever you are. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Let us say our offertory affirmation together. Oh, limitless, abundant creator, source of everything I possess, you have given me the gifts of life, breath, and creativity. You continue to provide for me without judgment or preference. And so I freely return these gifts to you with my whole heart, mind, and intention, knowing that as I give freely with both remembrance and gratitude, the circle of abundance will be unbroken, and so it is. Repeat after me. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Took it somebody to say, I got it. I got it. I got it good. Now let us sing this as we got it rocking. Come on, y'all. We got a full house. Turn that house mic on, Daniel. Let's hear these folks. Let's sing this thing. It's a simple one. Come on. Y'all gonna make me break out that tambourine. Come on.
Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is good. And I got it. I got it. Oh, I got it good. Hey, yeah, hey. Everything is good. Everything is good. Yeah, everything is good. Oh, everything is good. And I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, everything is good. Yes, it is. Said everything is good. Oh, everything is good. And I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, sing it with me now. Everything is good. Yes, it is. I said everything is good. Oh, everything is good. And I've got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, everything. Yes, it is. Everything is good. Yes, it is. I said everything is good. I got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Hey, everything. Come on, tell yourself. Said everything is good. Oh, everything is good. And I got it. I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've got it good. Oh, I've got it good. I've got it. Hey, I've got it. Oh, I've
Yes, yes, yes. You can take your seats, but keep that energy in your hearts. I got it good. It's time for us to welcome our visitors in Infinity today. It's time for us to be in the joyful space of celebration. This is also a reminder that if you have a standing ovation is something that you have accomplished in your life since we last got together. If you have that, then I want you to go ahead and write out a form that's in the back for standing ovations and put it in the red jar up front here so we can get that in order and make that announcement for you in the space. If you're at home watching on the Infinite live stream, we're going to ask that you type that standing ovation in the box right now so that we can get that announced for you as well. So good morning again, Infinity. Good morning, Infinity. All right, I'm Reverend Jeff Obafemi, carr. In this space, I go by Rev Jeff. And it's at this point in the service that we do welcome our first-time visitors and welcome you to the Infinity Fellowship, the space where we make the infinite leap from just simple religious doctrine into practical spirituality that bears fruit in your life. This is a quantum leap space. So we invite you, if you're new in the space, to go ahead and hold up your cell phone, take a picture of the slide, or hold it up to the QR code space there so we can send you a little something of a note, little token of our appreciation to let you know that we see you. If you're at home, again, take a picture of the screen or hold that up and go to that form. It also gives you a box that you can check if you're interested in joining Infinity Fellowship. We're getting ready for our first of the year new members orientation that we're excited about, which includes ancient wisdom class and the 4 spiritual laws. So it's an awesome experience. We're looking forward to it, but either way, take a picture of that card so we can welcome you. This may be your first physical time at Infinity, but we like to let you know at this time that we see you for who you are. You're not just a human being who showed up to have a spiritual experience today. It's the other way around. You're a spirit who is navigating the human experience just like the rest of us. If we have any first-time visitors in the physical space, would you stand at this time just briefly? All right, y'all give them a round of applause. We appreciate you all being here. We love you. We're not going to put you on the spot over much. I know, but you know, we're going to put you always on the spot anyway, sis. We're going to make sure that we let you know that we love you and we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for coming. And as you take your seats, I'm just going to ask everybody from the seated space to just turn toward our visitors and send some hands in their direction. Send them light and love. And they're going to repeat after me. And you can say it back to them if you like, visitors, or you can just receive it. But they're going to look in your eyes and send that love to you. This is how we welcome our visitors. I see you. But you don't hear me, though. I really see the real you. I see who you are. You are a divine manifestation of God's creation. I see what you are. You are a spirit. You're more than what's on the outside. You're a gift to me and to the entire world. I see where you are. You're right here in front of me. Where I can let you know, if nobody else will, that you are not alone. I'm with you, we're with you, and you are at home. I see when you are. You're in the right now, baby. You are so much more than your yesterday. I see why you are. You're here to learn, to grow, to embrace your dreams, and to celebrate your divine destiny. I know all this because I'm here to do the same. So we're going to help each other out. All right? All right? I know the real you. And I see you shining today. So welcome to Infinity. Welcome home. Asheo. All right, y'all, let's take a break. Give a high five, a fist bump to our visitors as our young people head downstairs. Get you some coffee, get you some tea. Take a picture of everything on the screen if you're at home. Go ahead and fix your coffee and tea up so that you can be ready. for our next level of service as we get ready for our morning message, download. Listen, fill out that QR code because that QR code is going to let us get in touch with you. Infinite streamers, hype it up in the chat. Let me know what you're grateful for. Hype it up in the chat. Say hello to each other. Show those hearts up, those hands, those muscle arms. Let's see it. Let's put that energy into the universe. We love you. We're glad. Let us know where you're streaming from. And again, if you got a standing ovation at home, go ahead and get it ready. Type it in the chat because we are going to blow you up today. It is wall to wall in here with folks today on First Sunday, and it's wall to wall around the world. We look forward to you. I got a message for you in a minute from the office. See you in a minute. Hey. Having so much fun with everybody out there in the lobby. First Sunday, y'all. It's like off the chain at Infinity. And I want to say hello to our first timers in the chat. Today, I want to take a look at the screen and just give you a brief mini greeting. I'm Reverend Jeff Obafemi Carr, of course, Rev Jeff here in the space today. And if you see the greetings coming up on the screen, it's every one of you saying hello. Infinite streamers, I can't tell you how much of a blessing you have been over the course of this entire fellowship, and especially over the last 2.5, 3 years that we have been streaming here globally on Infinity Fellowship. You've seen us go from a cell phone to now technology where we see your names popping up on the screen. We want to say love to you. We want to let you know that if you have someone that needs prayer that you want to put into the chat box, please do. You can also email us your prayer requests at infinitynashville@gmail.com. And we also want to make sure that you fill out that visitors form if you're a first timer. If you notice, everybody in the chat is just sharing this. Take this moment to hit like, to hit subscribe, to go ahead and retweet if you're on Twitter, whatever it is. We're going to get to the core today in a very creative way. So I wanted to just say thanks for all that you continue to do. This is a moment where when you're at home, we invite you to go get your coffee mug, go get your tea, gather the rest of your family. Some of you are cooking your Sunday meal while you're watching us. You're talking to other people in the space and reacting to the energies that you got. And of course, we always get clips and videos of people singing the songs of Infinity. We're grateful for you today. So today's message is going to be pretty awesome. The Voices of Infinity are about to send us in after a few brief announcements. But I just wanted to come on here absolutely 100% live and say how much I am grateful to each and every one of you for this growing community that is expanding globally. As we close out this year of Transcendence, we invite you to continue to support the fellowship and to continue to join and to continue to be in a space that loves you and will always lift you up and pour into you and remind you of just how awesome you are. I love you guys. That's a fact you cannot change. Good to see you, Leslie's, Michelle. Good to see you, Jaffe. Look for you in the back row this morning. Sister Destiny, all of you who are in the space today. I see you coming in. Tiffany, as always. Leanne, good to see you. I can't call every name, but we've been putting you up on the screen. I'll see you in just a few minutes with a few announcements, and then we got some music and a great downloaded message. Love you guys. All right, so back to a few brief announcements as people are coming, getting their coffee, and the kids are downstairs safely in the Youth Power Zone. They get to have a lot of fun today. Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm trying to look out here who can download today. I'm trying to see who's got the aura on them. I see Alicia's got a radiant smile. She might have a message for us today. So I know I can call on Keita. She'll always have something about manifestation. Y'all can go around here now. Since Kenita, I swap out with you. I can go down there. We're gonna go tag. We'll switch tag team. We do tag team. Do one of those 2-hour messages they do with the tag. I'm allergic to those. And Drew, I've seen them 4-hour tag team messages. Yeah, people just start. They get you going. Wow. So as we get prepared, again, if you got a standing ovation that you're an infinite streamer, go ahead and type in an infinite stream. And if you are here in space, go ahead and fill out that form so we can celebrate it. Y'all, it's great that we have made it. Can you believe it? To the 12th out of 12 months in the year of Transcendence, 2023. Where did it go? It went. Transcendence, it's, we were just talking about the year of Transcendence yesterday, and now we're on the verge of moving forward. But we want to make sure that you understand, especially first timers, that transcending means to go beyond the normal or physical level. And it's a powerful concept for spiritual practice that we rise together to the next level in everything we think, say, and as Tony would say, most importantly, what we do. So we invite you to continue through the rest of this year, and even when you find yourself in difficult times, to repeat our mantra, which is, even from the ashes, I rise. Let's say it together. Even from the ashes, I rise. Before we get to our standing ovations, briefly going forward, we remind you that for the rest of the month, our first Sunday is going to be in person, which is today, first Sunday. It feels so good to feel the energy in person as we continue to reaffirm and to revive some things with Infinity and how we have our structure going forward into 2024. We appreciate your support. We appreciate you showing up. It's great to see so many faces in the place today and so many faces online. We will be in person today, and then second, third, and fourth Sunday, we will actually be virtual. So that virtual means that you can watch us at home, gather your friends together with you, and have a friends watch party at your houses. This month we have 5 Sundays. So fifth Sunday, we're going to have a special message. We also have opportunities as we are in the space for you to volunteer to step up and do something. So thank you to everybody, including today, Brother Andrew MK and Brother Sadler, who came up and volunteered to do a piece of service. We're going to do that into the new year, have voices coming up and assisting through the message. If you are interested in signing up for something for Virtual Sunday, there's a sign-up sheet in the lobby. We also have a sign-up sheet for our altar program, which is dealing with helping us develop dementia-friendly spaces. We're going to be doing a memory cafe for people in the neighborhood and people in the area who can help reinforce their memory if they're dealing with Alzheimer's and dementia. So that's a part of a national organization that we are now a partner with called Alter, and we're excited about that. So if you're interested in anything with the elderly, just coming by, maybe putting some hot chocolate together, something simple like that, go ahead and sign that list. It's in the lobby as well. We are all about that service. We're going to put this into action this year and next, and that is a very tangible way that we do that. So go ahead and sign up. The second thing I want to give you, the last thing I want to give you is that it's time to mark the date for our 2024 entrance New Year's Eve celebration, and that's coming the 5th Sunday, right? So we will have a virtual service that's going to be a special virtual service, and then we're going to ask you to block off your evening, because ain't no party like an infinity party, because an infinity party don't stop. We go from our Atomic Vision Board workshop. I love it every year because when we teach this message and we come back, people are shocked and astounded, not only at what has happened for other people, but what's manifested for themselves. I can't wait to hear the reports this year, because I know my reports, I just had to rip up mine. I was just like, man, this thing has expanded so much. So I'm so grateful that you all join us here in the space. There's no charge for our year-end celebration, but we invite you to come. We'll send out information very soon via band and email. We'll also post it on the website and our Facebook pages. But we also want to know, we're going to do the Atomic Vision Board workshop. We're going to have a gourmet potluck. The food is always off the chain. We're going to have a fire release ceremony and smudging that we do. Last year we could have lined people up around the building to clear all of those things from the year before. We're going to do that again. Then we have an interspiritual year-end pouring into energy for realignment, for manifestation. And then we party. Then we dance. Then we DJ. And it gets so fun. There's no judgment here. You BYOB, we're bring your own beverage in Infinity. And of course, we're gonna make sure you're responsible. And that's why we keep a couple of extra lounge chairs in the lobby and mats downstairs. We ain't gonna let you hurt yourself. But you can have it all, the physical, the spiritual, and all of that in that experience with New Year's Eve. So we invite you to block that off and to save that. We also, because of our anniversary, I invite you in the lobby after service. I'm gonna get Lady Kenitha to come up with me because it's about time for Standing Ovation. So we have a few more throwback Infinity t-shirts in the lobby. And so grab yours. They're $20. You can get it, just Cash App us afterwards, right? That's part of the original logo from the first time Infinity was there. So it's what we're old enough to have a throwback. Hey, man. But the good thing is the front is that, and then from the back, even from the ashes I rise, right? So grab that after service. We'll make sure that somebody has that. We've got a few of those, and then we've got a few more extra reprints of our standard shirt that Brother Andrew is wearing. Yes, T. Oh, so that happens. No, but Terrence, thank you, man. Every year it happens. People are like, what is 2024 the year of? And I was like, I can't reveal it till Spirit says it. But Spirit's got me between two polarities almost now. And so I'll be jumping into some hole somewhere that's dark and quiet and getting that. But it's going to be something amazing. 2024. We have risen from these ashes, y'all. 2024 is about to be insane, off the chain, in the membrane. All right. It is the year of insanity from membranity. We make it. It's time for standing ovations.
Tune your vibration to a high elevation. It's time for the good news, our standing ovation. Yes, so our high energy here at IF comes from our practice of snap. It's why we snap our fingers during this part of the service. We receive practical lessons and tools for our individual journeys. That's spirituality. We fellowship with like-minded spirits every week. That's nurturing. We take what we learn and apply it in our lives. That's action. And if we do these, then every week we see examples of progress in our lives. And y'all, that is the proof. So let us pause to enjoy a collective moment of manifestation and expansion. So here's what will happen. When your name is called, please stand as I read aloud each person's ovation. And then we will snap our fingers to celebrate and affirm them. And then at the very end, we'll provide a collective standing ovation.
Yes.
Okay?
All right, let's see what we got first. Get it going.
All right, Sister Denise Knowles.
Stand on up, snap, 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 snap.
She says, on yesterday was my second annual break from the holidays event. A taste of wine and brunch was a huge success.
Good.
Also shared my life journey thus far, entitled Don't Forget the Good Stuff. Speaking has been a true desire of my heart. On yesterday, I put the main ingredient with it, which is action.
That's
Excited for the doors that will open from putting action with desire. Ashe.
Hey, snap it up, Sister D. Love it.
Woo.
When you do something and you accomplish it, there's no feeling like it,
Nothing
y'all.
like it.
Testify. All right. This is good news.
Star.
Good sad news.
You stand up. And Kavaya, if you're downstairs, stand up.
Kavaya,
She
stand up,
says,
baby.
Today is my big baby Kavaya's sweet 16th birthday. And this upcoming Saturday, December 9th, will be my other baby, Kamara's 17th birthday. Kamara too. I am truly blessed. They chose me as a mother for their journey. I love them. I know. I didn't know they were so close together. You ready?
All right, Kavaya, make sure you
Stand
tell your
up.
sister, because this every birthday from here on out, Sweet 16, the gift of Sweet 16 is from Sweet 16 on, and sometimes younger. Every time you have a birthday, you get up in the morning, the first thing you do is you go and thank your mother
Yes.
for having you on this day, because it's her birthday too, and we love it. So what did we say?
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Times 2. All right.
Kavaya is 16. Lord, these are
I asked her, did she drive here
growing
today? And
up.
Star
It's
said, I
just
am
like-
not teaching her to drive.
throwing me off, okay? Deani, stand up. She's downstairs.
Stand on up.
Deani says,
Wave your
I
hand, Keita.
performed in my winter dance recital yesterday. I had 2 shows.
2 shows, Deanna.
You better dance, girl. You better dance.
That's performer language for I am a professional.
She's a professional.
2 shows.
When you do 2 shows in one day,
2 shows.
professional. Congratulations, Deani.
Woo, that's awesome.
All right, Reverend Johnny Chris Sadler.
Come on, stand up, brother. Stand on up. Brother Sad came in 3 hours from Mississippi. Him and Sister Connie. So we're here. We love it. First Sunday, y'all. And
He
Sister
says,
Michaela's downstairs. What's this great news?
I have been accepted into graduate school at the TSU.
Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Johnny Sadler's going to TSU. Okay, all right, we got you now. We're gonna comment. We love it, man. We love it. Already a professional, you have tons of degrees. Y'all don't know the people that are around you all, but to get another one in a profession, man, we're excited. Can't wait to see you up here. And most importantly, as I even have on my big blue suit today, Tennessee State alum, I'm more excited for my alma mater to have you there. Yes, and for
Fisk University.
and for the tangential interaction you shall have with Fisk University down the street.
What? Blue? Okay.
Blue.
What? You have blue? I know. What the? Okay, Andy.
She has-
Did nobody ask you? Did nobody ask you? Okay, Andy. Did nobody
She was doing the
ask
majorette
you?
wave. She was
Did nobody ask you, Andy?
Hey, but Alicia was doing it too, and she went to Fisk.
I know. See, I was looking at Alicia. She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah. Haters. We don't need that. We don't need all them haters.
Hey, we don't mind. We like the old school used to say. Culture and agriculture. I'll take it. That's that old salt shade joke they used to throw. All right.
All right, Sister Lakeisha.
Lakeisha.
Okay, she says, this Thursday, December 7th, many of our students taking selected arts courses will be showing their work at John Early Museum Magnet. She says, I am so excited to help start this ongoing project. And what's so amazing is that I'm partnering with my former social studies teacher, from middle school, Mrs. Lindell Edmondson. Oh, that's so amazing.
And y'all, Sister Lakeisha is so sharp.
I know.
And look, this is how the universe balances things for our last in-person standing ovation.
Yes.
Do y'all know where she is a professor? F-U. F-U. And then how y'all do it? F-U. See?
F-U.
All right, good. People at home, that's Fisk University.
Fisk University.
I get enough from people who be
They'll be like, what?
yeah, they'd be like,
I know.
yeah, well, I don't know if it goes viral to say what it
Don't
is.
even
It'd be
worry
like-
about it.
But I get enough misconception. That clarified. That's
Yes,
from
that
Fisk
clarified.
University. You know. So we had.
Yes, Fisk. We
All right,
find
let's
it.
see who we have online.
Yes.
Who do we have online?
Woo.
I'll put him up as Tony gives them to me. Brother Tony I is online and in person. He performed, Tony says, I performed in a project called The Messiah. I was background, then landed a principal role because of my theater experience. It's going to be an exhibit at the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C. in spring 2024. Y'all give it up for Tony! When y'all go to the exhibit in D.C., take a selfie with the frame with Tony in it and blast them on the internet. It's going to be awesome. Next up, we have in the space from online. Yes. Whoop, whoop. Okay, scroll up a little bit because I think I saw a couple. I want to say that Sister Michelle's grateful for the space here. I think we got you on there from Texas. We're in the space there, and I think we've gotten everything. There's one from Andrew on there. Okay, we'll find it. Yes. That's all right. We're gonna just scroll it up, Tone. That's great. Keep scrolling it up. Keep on scrolling it up. Oh. Yes. Yeah, do that one and then look up to the net for the next one. You can scroll up while you're looking for the next one. Matter of fact, Sister Tashana Lindsay says, well, she doesn't say, but Taylor says. Taylor says, I am grateful for life and how smart I am, and that tells me I am going to do good in the 5th grade.
Come on then.
I love it.
Come on.
I love it.
Confidence.
Go forward with confidence in the space today. Go forward with confidence in the space today. And now we've got... Oh, some of the Facebooks are not going through. So somebody hand me something from Facebook. Okay, great. Andrew MK, Standing Ovation. Y'all know, we expect this because we speak in manifestation, but this is going to be like a blowaway space for everybody. Standing Ovation, after a slow start to sales this year, I have now officially doubled my quota. What? The best year of any salesperson at my company in its 18-year history. Second best, me, last year. Come on, man. Impala, we're gonna get that. All right, mama. So look, this is how it happens. You practice these principles, I guarantee you see fruit. That's what it's all about. So all of these energies that we see, all these stand ovations that come through, is because you focus your mind and you focus your energy and your spirit on being manifestations of divine creation. So it's absolutely awesome, and we get to celebrate you in this moment. All right, Mama, tell us what we do.
All right, so if you're shared, have several seats wherever you are, while the rest of us are going to stand to our feet and give a thunderous standing ovation. All right, here we go.
Those are the announcements and ovations for the day. So it is spoken, so it is received, and so it is. So as we prepare for the message, we give thanks for the voices. We're going to give us a little bit of something. It's been great to have the music back in the space. Giving thanks for Sister Kenitha and the work she puts in during the week, and also to Brother Reggie, who has been all over the world since last time we got together. I tell you, everything's coming up music today. We got, you got, all around the world, Reggie's gone. I love it. You got Demetrius singing today. It's something else. You know it's good. It's good. So hopefully we can get Dre and the DJ at some point, but it'd be great. We just know everything's coming up music. So I invite you, as we prepare for the download today, to go ahead and put yourself in the mind space of receiving. And there is definitely a word for all of us today. There's a great message in our spirit, as simple as it may be, that starts from a space of gratitude. So let us meditate, breathe deeply, prepare ourselves for a space of gratitude. If you're at home, prepare yourself to sit and think and to meditate around gratitude. And we turn it over to the voices of infinity. Ashe.
has not promised me sunshine. That's not the way it's going to be, but a little rain mixed with God's sunshine, a little pain makes me appreciate the good times. Grateful, be grateful. God desires to feel your longing, every pain that you feel. It feels them just like you, but it can't afford to let you feel only good. Then you can appreciate the good times. Be grateful. Be grateful. Yeah. Be grateful. Because there's someone else that's worse off than you. Be grateful. Because there's someone else who'd love to be in your shoes. Be grateful. God said it never leave you. Be grateful. Hey, God said it will never forsake you. Be grateful. Even if sometimes things don't work out like you want them to, be grateful. Hey, 'cause everything will be all right. Be grateful. Be grateful. Oh, be grateful. Oh, be grateful. Be grateful, for it will be all right. Hey, yeah. Oh, because sometimes you just have to remind yourself to just be grateful. My mom taught me about the Hawkins, and this was one of her favorite songs that she would play all the time, and she would sing it all the time, letting us know just to be grateful because there's somebody else who could be worse off than you. There's somebody else who is going through. There's somebody who doesn't have a home. There's somebody who's not able to walk. There's somebody who can't see. There's somebody who is going through. Somebody who is hoping they're going to wake up tomorrow morning. So we always have to remember, be grateful. Oh, because there's someone else who's worse off than you. Be grateful. Hey.
Thank you, Daniel. I tell you, I had a moment last night, Reggie. Keep on going. I like that. I'll take that. I'll take it all. I want to shout out two people. I want to shout out Tennessee State University for pulling off a great win against Austin Peay last night. Austin Peay came in ready to play. Tennessee State was like, not in our house. But the funny thing is they were down most of the game till the last bit. And I remember I was cheering, and somehow I found an unexpected moment of gratitude. So I want to shout out one of Austin Peay's best players. His last name was Emmanuel. Tall, lanky brother who came out at the end there, and he was grabbing rebounds out of the sky. And he drove the baseline on Tennessee State, and he went up with his right hand and slammed it down over two guys. And it was an impressive dunk. It instantly inspired gratitude. Because Brother Emmanuel only got one arm. I noticed something when I was watching Reggie. I watched, I said, wait a minute, something seemed off about that. I said, this cat was jumping over people, was dunking, was driving to the basket, was grabbing rebounds in D1 college sports with one arm. And so instantly I said, if somebody could do that with one, what could I do with two? Here's somebody playing fearlessly. You never know where the message is going to come, but there's always something to remind you to just be grateful. So it is spoken, so it is received, so it is. Thank you, Brother Reg. Give you a brief break and I'll crawl you right back up because you know we ain't going to be super long, but I think about the concept of being grateful. And we talk about being grateful today. Being grateful is not only being grateful when things are going really, really well. When the bank account is really, really, really flush. When all the friends are calling you whenever you want them to and when they don't want you to. When people develop the sixth sense to say, I know you're going through something. I just thought I would give you a call to let you know that I was thinking about you and I was feeling you. Those are great moments of gratitude. We often fall down on the floor and say, God, thank you so much for loving me so much. But what do we do when the phone calls do not come? What do we do when we find ourselves all alone and we wish that somebody would call us and check on us? What do we do when we run into people who we have helped through life and they look the other way and act as if they do not remember us? What do we do when we are up for the promotion that we are the most qualified for and it goes over our heads? Can we be grateful in those moments? Because when we can be grateful in those moments, we generate that frequency of gratitude that allows us to go through both the hills and the valleys. Because it comes down to what you got inside of you today. What do you have in this space of gratitude? We are all created from very artistic spaces. And I had this little vision come to me for the download. And the download came as a sculpture. Now I'm going to reveal this sculpture to you today. And I fancy myself a bit of a multidisciplinary artist. And so therefore I like to practice in different mediums, be they visual arts, musical arts, be they performing arts, be they the literary arts, whatever they may be, the media arts. I will fancy myself a person who will experience what I need to experience through spirit and then express it artistically. So I'm very proud of this divine creation that I have made here to share this message with you, and I'm so grateful for the artistic assistance of my two daughters, Kai and Kamaria, who helped me with this in a small way. But I do claim most of the responsibility for this creativity. I want to unveil this wonderful molded sculpture to you. This is you and me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. $400,000. I'm going to show that for the people at home. It can be yours. We're starting bid of $250,000 for this wonderful, wonderful figure. This is a beautiful figure. It's a work of art. It's a beautiful sculpture. And since I have to get something out of this in terms of the importance of this sculpture, I know that there are many of you who are seeing this sculpture, and something inside you said, you labored half the night for that? Well, keep that to yourself. I'm going to ask you instead to employ something called the suspension of disbelief. And many of us employ the suspension of disbelief when we watch our favorite television series. We know it ain't real. We know people don't travel through space right now, but we suspend our disbelief because it's a good story. And we know that that person in our family who decided to sing at the wedding may not be getting signed to a record label anytime soon, but we suspend our disbelief and we say, oh, that was such a beautiful contribution to this service. So I'm going to ask that you see in your mind what I saw, and I saw this as a perfectly sculpted picture of the statue of Tutankhamun in the Cairo Museum. I see the pharaonic headdress, and so as you see, this is so beautiful to me as a piece of creation. But I would posit that today, as you are looking at yourself, that no matter what shape, size, color, orientation you may be, that you have been created in an image and likeness that is beautiful enough to God. That may not be perfect. It may not be beautiful to everybody else, but to your Creator, you are absolutely everything you're supposed to be. Now, see, when you're doing a complex figure like this, and I'm going to hold it gently close to my heart because I'm proud of it. As I'm holding this wonderful complex figure here, I'm reminded of how artists create complex figures like this. And there's usually two methods. One is the Michelangelo method. Michelangelo used to stand and stare at a gigantic block of marble or granite. And he would just stare at it all day. And his parents would come in and they'd say, we're giving you money to just stare at a rock all day for months. They didn't realize that his method was to stare at the rock until he saw the figure inside. And he said, my job is not to create the figure. My job is to free the figure from the stone. So I have to chip away at the external things that no longer matter until I get to what's inside. You see, sometimes in life, we have to be chipped away at. And there are things that God is chipping away from your life. And in a place where you're dealing with things being chipped away, it ain't always nice. Come on. It ain't always nice when somebody takes a hammer to your dreams, to the things that God created you to be. It ain't nice when you start to think about those relationships that you felt were formative in your structure. It ain't nice when they start to chip away. It ain't nice at all because it hurts. It ain't nice when your friends leave you alone, the people you thought were going to be there for you. It ain't nice at all. But you know, there's another method that's not freeing the figure from the stone. That's important too. But the important method that I want to get to now is molding. Because when you mold something, you pour it into a form. You see, when we were all born in this place, you were poured into this little earth suit. That's who you were poured into. You were poured into a mold, and some were poured in different sizes and different colors and came from different places. But this was a mold, and then you were shaped and molded by the world that you came into. From 0 to 7, the biggest molding took place. That's when you may have experienced some trauma. That may have been when you saw people who were in your life, who may have been good, who may have been bad. But that formative stage of your life from 0 to 7 was the most important because it set a template for the rest of your life. That's why you got to be careful how you talk to and around little children. because you are imprinting their synaptic patterns. You are imprinting their subconscious with something that, if they do not deal with it, will form who they are for the rest of their natural born lives. And many of us hold on to the formation that we were poured into from the beginning. Somebody told us that we couldn't do something, and we allowed ourselves to keep that form. Somebody told us that we could not change, that we were too rigid, and we kept that form. But somewhere along the line, Spirit was telling you that there was something else. There was something else that was going to catapult you forward. And I tell you, this is where we take on the concept of form. This is where we begin to shape ourselves. I ask you, what do you say about yourself and who we are? Because whether you are being chipped away, whether you're being molded, you cannot be afraid of the process. Somebody say, don't run away from the chip away.
Don't run away from the chip away.
You know what? I was going to pour this in a mold. They get these chemicals where you could pour into a mold, and when you pour into the mold, it sets, and there's a chemical process, and you have everything together, and it's perfect, and it's set for you. And I tell you one thing about that, it is very cold. When you try to reshape who you are, the world can be cold because you're putting yourself in a different environment. You are removing yourself from the people, places, and things who made you out to be something else. So when you have to remix, when you have to re-pour, it can be cold. Somebody say the mold can be cold.
The mold can be cold.
But you got to do it anyway. Because that's when you begin to lose the lie. Because sometimes you got to chip away at the old so that you can recast yourself in who you're truly supposed to be. I'm talking to somebody today because you know what? As much as I love this, there are times in life where people come along and you think that you have a particular pathway that you are supposed to be going down, and somebody external comes and says, nope. Taking it away from you. Then somebody else comes along and they say, nope, 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 not you. They knock your legs. Sooner or later, you walking around feeling like you got no legs. And then you reach out to people from your past. Anybody had that moment when you're in a low space? What happens when you get in a low space is your natural vibration is to go back to the spaces where you felt affirmed, even if they weren't good for you. Your legs are gone. And so you reach out to those spaces that you thought were good for you because you just remember only the good times. You start to romanticize it when your legs are gone. You start thinking about it. You start saying, well, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe they hit me because they love me. You know, they took all the money out of my bank account, but you know, they still were a whole lot of fun while they were on that trip, and I just gonna send them a text, or I'm gonna make that accidental phone call and hang up and see if they call me back. You're gonna realize that you're gonna be back in the space, and you reach out, and something in the universe says, no, I don't want you to reach out. Leave them alone, leave alone, leave alone. And you lose an arm. Sometimes you lose a whole lot more than an arm, right? There it is, right? You start looking, you say, man, my goodness, now I'm down to almost nothing. And I ain't got nothing left. So then you start seeking things from this place. You start seeking answers from external spaces. And this is what happens when we start seeking answers from other spaces. We start seeking answers from a magic guru who can tell us something that's going to save our lives. And we don't take it from an advisement space. We want to take it from a being led space. And the difference is when somebody gives you practical advice, you have to then live it in practice. But if somebody offers to lead you, you're also giving somebody the permission to take responsibility for your life, which is a cop-out, because then you end up blaming them.
Which, I like the concept of the giving thing that y'all talk about, but I had a bad experience at church. So I'm just going to come here, get all this spiritual food and receive all of this love and community, but not give anything back and see how that works. And then you wonder why things are not working. You keep putting yourself in proximity of people who cannot see your dreams. You put yourself in proximity of places who do not recognize you. You put yourself in proximity of teachings. You get to the point of paralysis of analysis where you read so much about what to do that you can't do it. And you end up crippling yourself even more. Now you feel as if all limbs are gone, as if there's nothing left. But you know what? That's when you got to readjust your thinking. Come on now. Yeah. Because if the only thing you got left is that, you have a choice right now. You have a choice to readjust yourself and to recognize that the secret to you walking forward, somebody in here is on the threshold of something amazing. It's so big that it's scaring you right now. And you've been holding out, somebody at home, you've been holding out on doing it because you keep telling yourself one day. You keep telling yourself when things get right. You keep telling yourself if I can only prepare up to this certain point. That's not what's happening. Because when you recognize that all of these other things have been taken away from you, you begin to work on your own self. And sometimes you got to deal with your own hard head, moving it out of the way until you break yourself open. And when the universe breaks you open, you recognize that there's something at the core. What's in your core is the key. Yeah. The things that you have been looking at, the things that you held on to, no longer have power in your life. Yeah. I don't care how you were born. I don't care who you were born to. I don't care who you went to school with. I don't care where you traveled in life. I don't care what you did last night. I don't care what shame you carry, what hurt you carry. The key is this: that what you have inside you is a gift that is stronger than the earth suit that you're wearing. And the door that is your opening in front of you that has been locked has only been locked because you didn't dig enough deep to get the key. But when you lose everything else, when you shed the expectations of the world, when you get in touch with those things that have hurt you, when you allow yourself to see the losing of those legs as a gift, when you see the spaces that you reached out to being closed off, you see that as a gift. When you see people in the world taking a hammering to every dream that you thought you had, that makes you realize that you ain't got nothing left, that's the point that you look inside and find that you have something special within you. And the door that has been locked for the next level of your success at the end of this year and going forward, you already have the key inside you. It's been waiting on you to lose everything else so that you can find that which has been buried deep within. Take hold of the key today. The message is what's in your core. Get to the core, baby. Don't lament on everything else that's been broken away. Don't lament on the mold being broken. I want you to break the mold. Why? Because there ain't nobody like you. Everybody else got a key inside of them. The saddest part is the people who will not go through the work necessary to find what's inside of them. That's why they try to imitate what other people are doing. That's why they imitate what you doing. That's why you'll say something today, and see it on the internet tomorrow, because people will not get in touch with what's inside them. They'd rather try to pilfer what's inside you, but it won't work for them. It's just going to result in another cut off arm, another cut off foot, until they realize that everything external is not working for me. The only key I need is that which within. God is saying to you, people are saying to you, that the things that are locked in your heart space and your mind space are here for you. And now that you understand it in a visceral way, now that you are no longer afraid of reaching deep within, it's time for you to put the key in the door and to not pay attention to anything else. Because on the other side of the door is a brand new body. And I'm not telling you, you got to wait until this earthly life is over and then you get your pie in the sky.
Yeah, right now.
The song I think about is my mama used to sing, there's not a friend like my friend, Jesus. No, not one. No, not one. None else can heal all your soul's diseases. Jesus was saying, I'm the way, the truth, and the light. I am the example. My consciousness, the rising consciousness in me exists in you. You're going to do greater things. That's why I left church, because I got tired of people lying to me. We doing petty things. We're doing small things. And the person that we're supposed to be putting at the center of everything said in the book that we're going to do greater things than he did. Stop lying. But when we talk about that one reminder that I think about that comes when I hear that remembrance of that song is that we can do all things with that spirit within us. That anointing. Christ is a word that means the anointed. That means that each and every one of us has a Christ consciousness in us, that we are anointed. This key is the key to that. And it's understanding in that space, spirit, that when we tap into that, we recognize what Jesus said. He said, you will not look for the kingdom here or there and be able to point it out as people teach us now, because the kingdom lies within. Oh. Woo, I could preach that in a regular. Next time they ask me if they let me in a regular church, I'm going to preach that one. It lies within. Truth is written in the stone. In the stone, you'll find the meaning. You not saying. See, some of y'all thought we just grooving Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know? Y'all thought, oh, that's a nice song. No, in the stone, you'll find the meaning ever judging on. Truth is written in the stone. Love is written in the stone. Who you are is written in the stone. Listen, I know that the world has been cold because the mold is cold. And I know that once you thought you were formed, just when you thought everything was okay, somebody or something took a hammer to your dreams. Somebody or something told you what you could not be. And I know for a short period of time, you believed them. And I know that you worked hard to reform yourself, and you formed yourself into a stone that was hard. But just like I know those great pyramids were cut from the southern quarry of Aswan, and each stone weighed 3.5 tons apiece, and they were able to cut those stones by manipulating the flow of water over the cracks without dynamite. With basic stone cutters tools, I know of a stone cutter that can break away any other places that you have in you that you feel are hardened. It is a spirit of that living God inside of you. That's something that burns inside that tells you there's so much more. And when you can feel it, it will not let you sleep if you are doing something outside of it. It will make you bitter if you hold on to it. Because just like a baby, when it reaches the maturation point inside, it's time to emerge in the world. If it stays, it has the reverse effect on the mother. So there is something inside you that is wanting and waiting to be born. Don't be afraid to take up the hammer yourself. Because when you take the hammer, yourself, you no longer put it on external sources.
Yeah.
Sometimes I got the hammer on my side. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is look in the mirror and be real with yourself. It feels like a hammer when you know you ain't been doing what you need to be doing. When you know you haven't been practicing what you need to practice. When you know you haven't been showing up for people in spaces where you know, and you know this, that's taking a hammer to it and saying, no more. And when you do that and you tap into that key that's inside you and you open that door, then you can say, case closed. Drop the hammer. So it is spoken. So it is received, and so it is. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. Y'all give the University Energy some love in this place. Stamps hands. Take it way down, Daniel, because we're going to do a treatment today. Religious science folks will call it a treatment. We call it a perm, but it's beyond a perm. Because right now, this is the last month in 2023. And I do not want you to leave this place today without an opportunity to release those things that have been holding you back. Now, I'm not going to sprinkle you with water. I'm not going to put hands on you. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. But I want you to do it with yourself in this moment. I'm going to ask everybody in the place to rise. If you're at home, go ahead and rise. And as you're standing in the place right now, as you are in this space of rising in stillness, I'm just going to ask you to place your hands in the upright position, palms facing up. If you're at home, place your hands in that upright position. And I want you to just make the okay sign. Touch that first finger to that thumb. That is a mudra. It is Sa. It is the infinite space. It is a space of receiving. And I want you in this space of receiving to just take a deep breath and to close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Bring the music down a little bit, Daniel. I just want to bring it down a little bit so I want everybody to hear me. Thank you, sir. Keep it down. Keep it down. Good. Good. Right there. So wherever you are at home, I want you to feel the light of God coming down through your hands, through your forehead, through your chest. With each inhale, you are receiving infinite love and infinite light. And you are sitting in this love vibration, covered from head to toe in a golden and wonderful light. This light is a light of healing. This light is a light of reformation. It is a light that is resculpting and reforming every single cell in your body. With each inhale, your light is growing brighter, moving away those doubts that you had, moving away the negative energy that has been a part of your life up to this point. And on the exhale, anything that remains, you just send it out into the world. Release it. Because you don't have to stay in the shape that you're in. You don't have to stay with those things. I want you to feel all of the negative breaking away. And in its place, a being of pure, eternal spirit. Opening this doorway right now and proclaiming it with love. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling the space of recharge and realignment. Recommitment to our dreams. Recommitment to our vision. Recommitment to finding the space of love in our hearts. We accept this good and we accept this cleansing. We accept this renewal. We accept this baptism by fire. Burning away all those things we do not need to reveal the gold that lies at the center. Divine Spirit, divine source, we accept this charge today. We receive this love. We commit to be beings of light. We commit to walking unashamed in the world as your representative on this plane. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for the gift we have received. Place your hands over your heart. God, we speak that as we continue to inhale and exhale today in this moment, that we recognize the key at the center of our being. And that key is that we are form and substance that came from you, the almighty sculptor, the almighty mold maker, the almighty mold breaker. And we are breaking the mold today. We are going forth from this place renewed in spirit, recommitted in form and substance, rededicated to be the absolute best we can be. We come from the best, so we commit to being the best. No more apologies. No more playing small, but instead walking in your divine light and love so that others may have permission to do the same. For these and other blessings that we see coming our way, that we cannot put into words, we simply say, thank you. Repeat after me. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. Through the good, through the bad, through the experiences I've had, through what lies ahead, I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Hotep. Shalom. Namaste. Ashe. Rub those hands together and we'll just send this light around the room. 1, 2, 3. Send that love. Anything else is gone. Anything else is pieces. One thing to learn, when you look at the rubble, I look at the rubble around here, I don't mind the rubble because the rubble reminds me of what I've been through and what I broke it out of. So give thanks in this space today. Oh, everybody all right? Now let's get a universal round of applause in this space today. We are in here. Oh, my infinite streamers. See, Reg, I promise you I was bringing you back. Come on up here to tickle some of those strings as we get ready to move forth from this space, but never from this love vibration. We got enough time to practice what that means today. The key is inside each and every one of us, y'all. And I'm so excited that you got an opportunity to say it, to see it, to know it. In those moments when you know that you know that you know. So as we begin to sing our song today to lead us out of here, I want to say thanks to Brother Tony, Brother Daniel, our tech staff, to Brother Andrew McFadden Ketchum, Brother Johnny Sadler for our assistance with our service today, Charles and Angela Treese, our sanctuary engineers. Let's go from left to right there. Sister Lady Kanitha with our Youth Power Zone downstairs. They're having so much fun. So much fun that we may need you to go get them so that they don't stay forever today. To our Voices of Infinity, of course, Brother Reggie, we appreciate you in this space today. And to our infinite life streamers around the world, we invite you to continue to show love in that stream and to share the stream with somebody who you know may appreciate it. Let us sing our song together. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's a day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. As you sway, if you feel it, grab somebody's hand. Let's do that. If today's a brighter day and we are on our way, then we can begin
to heal ourselves again. Oh, we remember yesterday, and yet today's a day. God's reminding me to look at you and see family. Oh, God's reminding me, God's reminding me to look at you and see family. God's reminding me, God's reminding me to look at you and see family. In this moment, in this place, we speak that the love of God, the power, in infinite power of the universe, the cosmos, and the ancestors rest, rule, rock, and abide with you henceforth from this space, now and forevermore. Let us sing together. Amen, amen. Hotep shalom, namaste, ashe. We love you guys. We'll see y'all next week. Fellowship in the lobby, hang out, love on somebody. And be reminded that we love y'all, and that's a fact you cannot change. Yes. Mm-mm.
you.